tumeshinda na tumaini tutakuja pamoja tuweze kutumikia walimu kwa manufaa ile itaendelea.
Now, the chairperson of the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers, Peter Wachira, is currently addressing members of the press in Nairobi over the health crisis in the country and their return to work formula. Let's cross over live and listen in.
We came out was to ensure a safe working environment which would be safe for us and for the patients. Because what we were doing, most of us were actually infected. We didn't have the right PPE. We were infecting the patients who were coming to us, and of course, whose immunity is low. But what is the county governments doing? The same thing politicians usually do when there are grievances from the unions. Turn the whole conversation into a monetary issue, bastardize the unions, try to turn the public opinion against the medics, and try to twist them back to work. And what we want to tell them today is that the threats, intimidations, the dismissals will not solve the health crisis that we have now. We must be able to engage in social dialogue. And while doing that, we must do so with the goodwill that is demanded by the same process. The social dialogue that was convened by the CS of Labor and where we spent over 2 weeks for us to be able to come up with a return to work formula together with the representatives of the Council of Governors for them to just go back. So we want to call out the Council of Governors for misleading the public. And I want to clarify this, that the issue of monetary, they are saying they have no budget. The return to work formula took cognizance of that, and there were processes to allow for budgetary allocation before whatever we signed can actually be implemented within the return to work formula. So the problem they're having with the return to work formula, it is not the details of the return to work formula. It's but that for whichever reason, the Council of Governors wants the strike to be prolonged.
All right, Peter Wachira there, the Chair Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. He says the COG wants their strike to be prolonged. He has also said the Council of Governors is turning this into a conversation of monetary issue, and he has called out the Council of Governors for misleading the public. Remember, nurses and lab technicians are still on strike. So basically the cook there on the health crisis in the country